Hey guys, this is Skullz channel, and today guys this is part 3 of my basic HTML tutorial. The codes are getting a bit more, not really complicated, but I'm going on to the more detailed codes now. I haven't got many codes for this video, so I'm not sure how long it will be, but my other last two videos was 20 minutes long. I'm sorry that they were long, but I like to get all the information in what you require, so I know that you guys know what each thing does well explained, so you understand what you're doing, you're not just copying a video. But yeah, okay guys, basically, first of all, yeah, in my last two videos I did show you items, like, I think it's mainly the first video actually. I showed you how you can pick or change the cut, or I didn't show you how to change it, I just showed you like the hashtag, and you saw me type in a number and it changed the colour of text. And other items, and I'm basically going to show you what website you can use to help you change and get these color codes for HTML. I normally can remember one or two off by heart, and then obviously there is a website that can help you pick if you're not good at memorizing these sort of codes. So if I go to colorpicker.com, link will be in the description. This is an awesome website because what you can do is you can cycle through all these different things. You can also add custom colors, and you can change the different settings all along the side, like the blue, green, red, and all that settings, so you can pick what color you want. And then at the top left hand corner there is the text, and that's basically what you need, like hashtag, and that's the code you'll put. If you notice here, the text changes color as well to go with the color you pick, so then that means you can get a preview of what the text would look like on a black background, and also you can cycle through whichever ones you want. Obviously black is all zeros and white is basically just all F's. It's quite easy to remember, and also then you can experiment through, because obviously you can just I don't think you can edit, can you? There we go. So you can like change it by editing the text as well. So yeah. So that website will be in the description, and that'll help you pick out colours for your website for when picking theme. This is for when changing your style sheet, for when editing text colours separately from the style sheet and everything like that. I will be making a video soon on I will make a video. It will be probably part of part 4, or I may make a complete different video, a complete different series about style sheets. Style sheets are very easy, so I must probably cover that in one video. I did mention a tiny bit of it in my first video, but I only went over it really quickly. So I will go over that and cover it out. Go over with you guys again. Sorry, put my teeth in. So now onto the HTML tutorial, showing you some of the HTML codes. First of all, I'm going to show you how you can change the font size, and the font color, and the font. Actually, it's not really font. Yeah, it is font. Like of text. So obviously there's header 1 to header 5 and paragraph, and you obviously can change the size and color in a style sheet. But if you wanted like a completely different paragraph made out of completely different coloured text, or from the rest of the web page, so it stands out more. For example, you wanted like a word in red, and you wanted the whole paragraph else to be in black, for example. Actually, I'm trying to think. This, actually, no, that's a bad example, because the code I'm trying to tell you, yeah, is more for whole paragraphs and not little one-word highlights. It's basically just actually just to sum it all up. Basically, it changes, like you can do it to make a whole different paragraph a complete different color from the rest of your web page. So yeah. So now start. If you type in what I type in, and I will explain to it as I go along. Obviously, put font because it's a font tag. Now you want to put down size. So obviously pick your size. Put equals, and then quotation marks, and then you put the number you want. So it can be from, I can't remember what numbers this range from, 1 to. I don't think there's a limit on this number actually. I think you can put it as big as you want, I think. I don't really know. But I'm going to pick 3, and that will say end the quotations. If I go space, you can now either put the text in now just by having a font size 3, but I'm going to put a colour in as well. Colour equals and quotations. Some HTML codes do accept red, blue, green, cyan, yellow. Like, you don't have to put the HTML code, you don't have to put the code you get from Color Picker in if you don't want to. Sometimes they do actually accept words, but only a limited amount of words, because not many web browsers can convert all different words into different colours. Like ruby, I don't think it'll be able to make that into a ruby colour. So yeah, I'm just going to put it in red, like so. Then obviously end for little pointy bracket at the beginning. Now you put your text, what you want. So I'm just going to put in, this is some text, and also you got that end the font tag. Before I go and preview this, I'm going to show you another one. Use another, show you another version of font you can use. You can actually change the font altogether, so you can go font, face, equals, and the face is the actual font. And I'm going to pick Verdun there. Then if I'm going to put a colour as well with this, I think as well. Yeah, to make sure, no, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if the font needs to have capital letters or not. I can't remember. So if you do try and put a different font in, like Times New Roman or Aero, if it doesn't work lowercase, and put the first letter as a capital. So yeah. Whoops, just noticed I put a question mark down, didn't I? Let's wonder why that code's coming up in red. And there we go. Let's just end this part, this tag. Now I'm going to save it and go and refresh this web page. So refresh. There we go. So if you may notice, this red bit is in the default text you'll get on the website. If you didn't state the text in your style sheet, or you didn't state it at all, this is what it'll look like. Well, actually, this is what it'll look like if you haven't set a style sheet font type, or you haven't done any text editing. And then this is the font style I picked, and it's got green and red, so you can see. And obviously, whoops. And the only reason there's no gap between this because I didn't add a break in. If I now put BR in there for what stands for break, you can put. Don't tell me it's going to do this again. This happened in the first video. What do you want from me? Close you. What do you want? What do you want from me? Meh. Stop being. Don't be horrible. Like, please don't be horrible with me. Don't be a meanie. Ah, damn. Okay. Save as. I'm going to create a new file. It's going to call this video free. Meanie. Save you. There we go. Horrible thing. Bullying me. But here we go. See that now I've got a break. You only got to put BR in then bracket in the pointy brackets, what I call it. Okay. So that's how you can do font size and text. You may have noticed that text is smaller than this one because I changed it down to 3. I think it's font size 5 is default for web pages. Maybe. I think it is. I can't remember. But yeah, that's basically that. Now I'm going to show you how you can embed videos onto your web page. Basically, I'm going to show you how to embed YouTube videos, because that's why most people want to embed videos. You can do other things as well, but you can basically just like copy YouTube coding and just change the HTML link. So if you go to find a video, I've got a video here from my dog refusing not to go on a walk, what I recorded this morning. And then if you go to here, there's a share button or tab. If you click on this, it'll then go to embed. Or you click on the bed tab, and there's like a little code. What's an iframe code? Here you can change a few settings, like the size and all that for you. Or you can just do custom by typing in your custom width and height in there. So if I then quickly just grab all this and copy it, and I open up my Notepad++ and paste it in, boom. Whoops. Click on that tab. This is what it looks like. What you can do is where it says this part, right, whoops, this part inside the quotation marks, you can put this to any link you want, so it doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be it could actually be a file on your actual PC, because you know earlier I said when you make a thing, make a folder, then inside website make a folder called images, what I actually haven't done, but obviously like this, you can have like images, then you could have a folder inside here called videos. And then you could have like a MP4 file in there, or a Windows file, MWV, something like that. I can't remember. And like, what you can do is you can just type in the name of the video with the file extension at the end. So like YouTube intro.mp4 sort of thing. So you can use files as well, or any other link you have. And then obviously then the border is like a border around the whole video. Yeah, full screen. I'm trying to think, that code does that full screen, but at the end doesn't look correct. There's no. Gotta check this. It is there. Okay, that didn't look quite right, the code, so I was just quickly checking it over. Okay, so now let's open up this page. Boom, see, there's the video. There it is, see, all loaded up. And I can make that bigger just by editing it, and I can add a border. So if I change border to 5, I'm going to quickly add a break in here quickly so it's not right next to the text. I'm trying to think of the whole screen resolution size. Isn't it 120 by 420? I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. Oh well. Refresh. Now I've added a border. There's like, you can see it's not very clear because the border on this is white, but there is a border around it now. If you look carefully at the corners, you'll be able to see it more clearly if you was on your own PC. I'm gonna put this up to 20 just to see if I can get you guys to notice it. Maybe not. It's not gonna show. It's like the border's only like 1 thickness. I don't think you can edit the size of the border, and I think the only other choice is 0 or 1. 0 for off and 1 for on, I think it is. Then, but yeah, that's how you can embed a video onto a website. Sorry guys, I couldn't figure out how you do that. Okay, now guys, this is one thing I forgot to mention on the first video. What is quite an important thing to have on a website, because I showed you how to set up a website. You obviously have to have the HTML tags, the header tags, and the body tags, and all your information has to be in between the body tags. What you want to be displayed on the web page. Anything inside the header will be like not displayed, so that'll be your title, your style sheet, and then everything inside HTML is obviously the actual web page itself. But I forgot, yeah, something needs to go outside of the HTML part at the very top. And basically, what this is, I'll quickly type it in, and then you can see it. Doctype, sorry, just making sure I spelled. Yeah, I did. And that's what you put at the top. And basically what this does, yeah, is it shows the Doctype, and basically what this means is that your website is compatible with most web browsers, because most HTML coding is compatible with most web browsers, and I can't remember what I'm not sure what HTML code level this is, because there is different levels, and they're bringing out a new level of HTML coding soon. I think level 5 was coming out soon. I can't remember what version this is. This is like the very basic one though, from like the very first coding. But yeah, basically what Doctype means is it means it'll be compatible with most web browsers. So that means obviously when you do publish it to the website, if you are going to make a website and publish it to the internet, that'll be something you'll want to have. Sometimes adding this doctype.html at the top does sometimes change the style of text and certain aspects on your web page, but that's why I forgot to mention it, because I don't like having Doctype on web pages because it does sometimes change the texts and different elements within the page, so I don't like having it on. But you need this. Well, you don't have to have it on your web page, but it's recommended to have it. So then most web browsers spot and notice that it is compatible with all web browsers like Chrome, Safari, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, and whatever, and there's a few others out there I can't think of the name of. So yeah, that's the important thing I forgot to add. Okay, so we've got 3 more things to cover now within this video. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do a text area. A text area is basically like a little area on the website where people can edit the text within it. They can't save it, and it won't become public to anyone else. So it means it's like a little box people can mess around and type in. It's not like a message box or anything. It's just a simple box only the user who's went onto the web page can see and can edit it. But if they refresh it, it gets reset, and it won't make any changes to the web page at all. It's just a cool little tool to have. And another thing is I'm running out of ideas of what I can add onto my videos. But if you put text area row equals quotation marks, and I'm going to put 4. You can put any number you want. Whoops, sorry. Rows, sorry. It has to be rows, not row. And then you put cols for columns. and I'm going to put 50 down. Now, if I then put a little pointy bracket, and under here I'm going to put any text I want. I'm just going to put in the edit text area. Whoops, if I can spell. Then underneath that, I'm going to then end the text area. Whoops, like so. Now, if I now save this and refresh, and I didn't put a break in, silly me. Some codes don't require breaks. Sometimes they make a gap underneath automatically, but sometimes they don't. And as you can see, that you can resize it depending on what browser you're on. Then you can also type in and edit all the text. But if I refresh it, it'll obviously reset it. And basically, the rows and the rows and column part is what edits this, because there's 3 rows, one. So if there's 1 row text there, cursor there, down 1 more. If I go down again, there's actually 3 rows beneath the text. So yeah. So that's how you can add a sort of edit text area on your web page just for messing about, and it's a cool little thing to have on there, especially if you're making a YouTube video and you don't have a mic, and normally most people use Word documents on Notepad or on-screen text. Well, if you wanted, you could use your web page and type in a little area there, for example, and make a little video like using a text area like that, for example. Not ideal, but that's just a suggestion. So now I'm going to do another one. I'm going to skip one code. I was going to do this details tag, but I'm going to leave that to the end because I think that's the more cooler tag out of them all, and it's going to take longer. So yeah, now I'm going to show you one, it's a paragraph. It's within a paragraph tag. So you put, I'm going to type in, you'll see what I'm going to do in a second. My favorite color is, and now I'm not going to put in down any old color. I'm going to press space, and then I'm going to put in a little thing called del or delete, or well, I don't know what it stands for, to be honest. Yeah, and then I'm going to put blue within there. Then I'm going to end this tag, and then I'm going to show you what it does in a second, and also end the paragraph tag as well. Now I'm going to show you what this little please, you horrible thing. God, sorry about this, guys. Save as number 2 this time. Overwrite you. Yes, overwrite. Okay. Close you. Okay. Okay, I think that may have been why it wasn't working. But yeah, if I open up video 2, now, if you notice my favorite color is, then blue is now crossed out. So that means, yeah, you can have a line going through your text. So I'll show you how to do italic, bold, underlined, and I'll show you how to do a cross through text. So that's pretty good if you're doing, for example, if you had a list of members of your website or crew, and if someone was your developer of graphics when they left your website, but you still want to have them still want to leave their name or recognition on the website, you can have a line going through it to show that they're no longer part of your team, but you can still have text showing that they was in the past part of it. For an example, or for example, color. See, my color isn't actually blue. Mine's green, black, purple. I have a few. I don't stick to one thing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the very last tag of the video, and this is a details tag, and this is a very good tag actually. It's sort of like a drop-down box menu thingy. I don't know how to describe it. You'll see it on the video in a second, or I'll type it out and show you in a second. And basically, it's very good. It's what you can do is you can use it for copyright. So you could have all your copyright information kept inside it, or you can have big blocks of information. So if you didn't want to fill your web page up with blocks and blocks and blocks of information, and you didn't want to make pages and pages and pages for different sections, you can use this details tag. And what it does is it sort of keeps all the information into a neat little area, and it's hard to explain what I'm on about until I show you. And it's a very cool little neat thing. I would recommend using it for copyright and information for the bottom of your web page, and for details on videos, for example. If you want to put a little mini description underneath it, for example, it's a very nice little way of keeping all the information combined into one line. And I'll show you what I'm on about right now. So if you type in details, and then enter. Now under here you want to put summary, And summary is like the summary text. So this is sort of like the text what will be shown until you click on it. So I'm just gonna do like a copyright example. Let's put 2012, 2013, I guess. And I'm gonna end the summary like so. Now go down one. Now you want to put a paragraph. And then I'm gonna put okay, I'm just thinking of what to put now just to make it look a bit more official. This is sort of what you would do, something similar for copyrights for your web page. And the paragraph. Whoops, didn't mean to put capital there. Now you can do more than one paragraph line. It's a bit off topic here, but I'm not bothered. It's only demonstration purposes, and I keep putting capitals down. Go away. There we go. Then also to end the details, like so. So now I've done that, I'm going to show you what we've actually done, and I'm going to kill my computer in a minute. You know, you're just going to... Okay, file, save as, replace video 3 this time. Okay, I don't know why it keeps doing that for me. It's really annoying. I need to figure that out. But yeah, here. Now look, the summary is basically copyright 2012 to 2013. Like so. Now there's a little corner arrow, and if I click on this, boom, little drop down menu. This is pretty cool because it has each row by SMP channel, rights reserved. This is a cool video. And this is a cool little thing because you could have this underneath a video, and it's pretty cool because it like just shifts down. If I quickly reposition this code to for example here, and I'm gonna quickly space that out a tiny little bit and save it and refresh. Yeah, if I push it down, it shifts everything down the page. So anything below it will get shifted down, and it's a very nice little way to save space on your web page. Obviously, I recommend not having too much import. Like well, for it, you want to have important information, but you don't want to have it so too important that the customers need to worry about it, or customers or viewers of your web page. Because copyright, they're not going to be interested in the copyright. It's only going to be other companies that are going to be wanting to look at it, and obviously they'll look at it just by using that. And customers obviously ain't going to pay too much attention to this. And you can click anywhere along this banner to make it activate, so it can be across the whole page. So you're getting all over here, and you can see that it's still opening and closing. So you have the whole click from the whole across the page. And that copyright and that details tag is very useful for keeping information, because you could name this like text bit here YouTube description, for example, and then you can also then drop down. You can have all your links and descriptions for your video, for like if you're embedding web videos onto your web page, for example. Or if you had, for example, a HTML tutorial page, you could have like a list of instructions above, or you could have, like here, I could name that details tag. I could have a drop-down menu, and I could have an example, and then have an image of what it looks like, you know, and that's what you can do. So that's a nice little tool to have on your web page. Very useful. And guys, I would be interested if any of you guys are actually making a web page using these tutorials, the free tutorials I've made so far. It would be nice if you guys would like to maybe make a YouTube video and post a comment or response in my on my video, so I can see what you're making. So it would be nice to see what everyone's creative ideas have come up with and what people are actually making using these videos. So please, guys, you know, go and send me a message. You know, which is that the most updated one? Just making sure. Here it is. I'm going to delete that one. So yeah, guys, like send video responses in of the of what you've made with these tutorials. It would be nice to see what you guys are doing. If you need any help with any codes, please message me on. Please leave a comment or private message me or add me on Skype. My Skype name is Skullz and Platz. It is on my description on my homepage on my on YouTube, on my channel page. Sorry. So please, guys, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching this Skullz channel, and see ya.